know, you know, I had this very, very long motivational conversation with myself this morning, and I think that honestly, I'm so glad that I had it because it's given me so much perspective, and it was mainly just about like taking risks, you know, and I think a lot of us are afraid to take risks because of the situation that we're in, but I think really, realistically, as long as you're still breathing, you can use your advantage, or you can use, sorry, you can use your situation to your advantage, you know what I mean, in whatever position that you're in. I really don't think it's an excuse to say you don't have time for it because time is infinite. You have 24 hours in a day. Time is short, but when you move certain priorities and things like that, like move stuff around like almost like a puzzle, you can find a way to make it work in anything that you want to do, and I think that's very important to remember and to stick by, that whether you're broke and homeless, you can decide not to do drugs, you know what I'm saying? You can decide, to make better choices and find other resources, people to help you, things like that, to get you out of your situation. Like, there's always a way. I think as long as you're still breathing, there's always a way. And once you get your stuff together and, things like that, once you're off the street, then that's when you can start focusing on, getting a job and actually, things like that. And then people that, have a job and, they use the excuse, you know, I have to pay bills, I don't have time, things like that. It's like, make time. Make time. Because, yes, we get it. You have to pay bills. We all have to pay bills. You know what I mean? It's like, nobody's telling you to quit your job. You know what I mean? You can still do what you want to do outside of that job. You just have to, switch your priorities a little bit. Like, maybe not watch TV for hours and hours, or be on your phone for like, a couple hours, because you could be using those hours to, to do what you want to do. So it's like, shift your priorities a little bit, So that's kind of the main focus of what my conversation was this morning. And I think, we look back on the past and being upset, or, not being as proud of ourselves or feeling like a failure because, we didn't go after what we want. And that, certain decisions that we made has led us to this point. But honestly, I think that no matter what position you're in, you can always find a way to go after it. You just have to believe that you can. And I think a lot of people don't believe that they can. So they make excuses as to why they can't. And that doesn't really help you. It really doesn't. I think it really just comes down to mindset at the end of the day. And what you're willing to do. Like, what are you willing to take the risks to go after it? Everything that's so popular now, Amazon wouldn't exist without one person believing in themselves that they could do it. that they can make Amazon happen. Apple wouldn't be here. All these companies, McDonald's wouldn't be here. We love McDonald's. But like, all I'm saying is, all it takes is one person. And maybe you should let that one person be you in whatever you want to do. Because it might just work out for you. Just saying.